Hello everybody, my name is Justin Yehudi and I'm back with another review of my homemade creation. Now we're gonna be talking about Luke Skywalker lightsaber from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. When Obi-Wan Kenobi give it to Luke, he turned it on for the first time and we've seen it in the Millennium Falcon and yeah, or that type of thing. So you're probably wondering how I managed to get this thing to turn it into Star Wars A New Hope. Now it's very complicated. Let me tell you. So you probably wanted to use some of these that is a lightsaber blade builder that you can actually flick the blade and then just do all that. So you probably want to use this, and you probably want to use the Darth Vader that have a lever on it, and you probably use the Darth Vader lightsaber from the Empire Strike Back. Now the blade is kind of more meant for the Halloween. I got it from eBay with kind of plastic and it's fragile, so it'll break. It had no sounds, but it still have lights that you can actually put batteries on and all of that. So let's get into how to build it. So I recommend you do that. You can actually use a Dremel, like not Dremel, what do I call a Dremel? Yeah, it's a Dremel. Sorry, I kind of lost track. You could probably use a Dremel to cut it out, or you can use your little hand saw. You're trying to cut off right here and the bottom right here. And that way you can actually take off the blade and all the type of things. Oh, and you wanted to take off the lever, or if you don't want to, you can actually leave it right now. And you can actually use a sander to sand all the parts because you don't want it to scratch yourself. That would be bad. And then you can actually use some PVC pipe on the other side of the body. And then once you did that, I found the pommel, which I think is a part of the toy. So I put my hot glue and some super glue on it to try to make it stay. It doesn't actually go anywhere. So what was that? Oh yeah, I got all the pieces, I just found the bubble card, which is actually from the Darth Vader lightsaber Halloween. Yeah, this is actually made from China. When you try to look online and you see kids with their Halloween costume that they play around with it, it wanted from a bubble card from an old calculator. Calculator. So sorry for my language. So I just remove it, take it off, replace it on something else, and then all I do, well, before have I put it on there, I put it that outside, and then I take the Darth Vader one, which I use pliers to cut it out, and I just use a drill to drill a hole into the thing, and then I found a toothpick that I just cut it out into a side to fit good, and then I just sanded it, put it in there, I super glued it, and then I just put that outside for later. So you're probably wondering how I managed to try to make it in a different angle. Well, I just use an empty bottle, like you can actually see inside of it. So you use that, and then you snug this inside the PVC pipe, then snugly into the clamp card, and add it into that toy, and then try to hot glue it in place and super glue it. And then once you are done, you can actually use some silver paint, or you can actually use some silver paint, or you can use silver paint, regular. They're trying to paint all of it. And then for the wood graphics, I just found the calculator, but I don't know what it's called. I think it might have been typing the words and then it print out some of the tiny words. Then you peel it off and then put it on it. It kind of more like labels. Like, I don't know what it called. So that one is kind of hard. So very hard. Yeah, once I did that, I put some like grips. Now, these are kind of more like plastic, and so I just painted it with black. But if you want to, you can actually use windshield wiper blade or just like find a T-track online. But that one is pretty hard to come by. So I just like randomly just find it, painted it all black, super glued it, and put like I put hot glue into place and super glue is that way it doesn't go anywhere. But before I glue it on there, I just spray paint the whole body, put track on it, and then put hot glue into place and super glue to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Now I didn't actually add in a D ring because probably gonna find a D ring pretty soon. So I'm probably just gonna drill a hole. Then I gonna drill a hole, put screws on it, put a D ring on it, and then you could probably use it for your cosplay or put it in the display or whatever. And what was that? Oh yeah, and I did put super glue the bubble card and then put the lever on it. And well, I put some hot glue and super glue into place, and then I painted it with silver. Then I put my words onto the clamp card, just like from the actual movie. And there you go. You have your very own Luke Skywalker lightsaber from A New Hope. Now, probably wondering that people don't even like it because it kind of awkward and it kind of weird. They normally like this one better because it feels good, but to me, I kind of like Luke Skywalker from A New Hope. Like this one is like a original lightsaber, better than all the better lightsaber. And if you want to, you can actually put a blade in there, but that one is kind of very hard. So you see why these two are the same? Well, except the clamp card is kind of different. They in a different angle than how Joy Lucas done it. Might turn it. So they're pretty much the same. So, but except this one, I'll explain to you. So sorry. Let me just sorry. The birds are chirping over there, and it's very sunny over in Hawaii. So yeah. So everything is actually good. If you don't know how to actually made Luke Skywalker from A New Hope. You can actually find it on Google, do it, and try to do exactly what I do. But yeah, and if you kids if I really want to wanted one of these, you can actually give them to the kids. But kids, if you ever try to do the project, ask your parent permission. Oh, sorry. Ask your parent permission to help you because we don't want any of the kids that trying to cut themselves or hurt themselves. So yeah, that would be extremely, extremely bad. So I think I kind of like it. So which one? I wanted to tell you guys which lightsaber held of the Skywalker family do you like the most? I'll even try to put some more into my video. And if you like it, please hit the thumb up and leave a comment down below on what do you actually think of it. And if you new on my channel, please hit the subscribe on my channel to get notification on my own next future video. And then if I get thirsty, I have my own cooler. Look at I have my own refrigerator. Part of the reason why I wanted some is because my parents want me to actually have one. So don't ask question why. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and may the force be with you.